actually cannot stand the check swing call in baseball. Not only is it confusing, but it's also undeterminable in official MLB rules. Last week during the All-Star break, ESPN did a TikTok asking players what is one rule to change in their sport, and somebody mentioned a check swing, and I couldn't agree more. If you look at the MLB official rule book or just look it up in a quick search on Google, there is no official rule or definition of what a check swing is. It's all up to the umpire's judgment. Basically, it's all up to them to determine whether the batter actually swung at the pitch or was it just halfway through to where they didn't technically swing. In my opinion, if the bat moved, you swung. Technically, the play is supposed to be reviewed on whether or not the bat extends past that plane of home plate, which is like this imaginary 3D pentagon on top of home plate, kind of encompasses the strike zone. So if the bat crosses that, then they usually might call it a strike. Alongside this, it's also pretty tedious because you have to see whether or not the batter's wrist broke in order to extend that far. It's just, I feel like, too much to keep up with to see whether or not they swung. In the minor league, specifically Single A Florida State League, they are using Hawkeye technology, which is already used in MLB, but they're using it to see if they can start challenging check swings and start implementing that more across the leagues if it's successful. And that's fine and dandy, and I'm glad they're getting something to kind of help with that. I just think it's still too much and still confusing and should just be ruled out altogether. What is the rule in baseball that you're ready to go ahead and banish across the league?